Ouch. Negative 20 to negative 30 up there in Canada. Yikes. That's pretty scary. Mm, yikes. Hi, Chaffo. Negative 20 to negative 30. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Hey Nikki Noodles, how are you feeling? You feeling any better? I had a little sore throat for a couple days, but I seem to be doing fine. Oh, hi David, I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. You guys, we are, yikes, it's 3 degrees here. That is without wind chill, right, Nikki? Oh, you guys, I just have a feeling about this, and that is why I'm honing in on this so hard about being prepared. Nikki, have you gotten your tea candles yet? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's better than, keeping it inside, right? Yeah. David, get some nice socks on and put a hat on. If your feet and your head are warm, then your body will be warm. Yep. Did you guys know that? Did you know that if it is cold and hey, Raiders Queen, Hootie, whoo! Did you get your candy? I'm sure you got it by now. I mean, Nikki Noodles got it the next day. That's unheard of. Yeah. So, but if you have a hat on and your feet, um, yeah, if and a good sock on. And sometimes, who cares if you have to double or triple them up? I've done that. And you know what? You know what? Just to keep the wind from getting them. Oh, hey, Nickel Murdoch. Woo woo. Hooty hoo. How are you? Hey, Nickel, you will agree with this because you have always been living up in the cold weather with uh, having your head covered and good, healthy, hardy socks on. And you know what my mom and my grandma always told me? Hooty hoo! It's Taco Tuesday. No, that's not what they told me. That's what Frank Lasora told me. So anyway, uh, put a plastic bag, like get a grocery sack or something, and put that. Hi, cat. Put it between layers of socks, and that will keep the wind from biting your feet. And I tell you, if your feet and your head are warm, your body will be warmer. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, I have been heating up my. Let me get this. Okay, get that out of there. Um, uh, I've not got it yet. I'll check the mail again tonight when it comes. It's been over a week. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah. Okay, I'll send you oh, the link tree. The link tree. Thank you. Not that it matters, not that anybody uses it. But okay. I have put up another goal if anybody's interested. Um, oh, I have to pin this. Come on, let me pin you. Pin, pin. There you go. It's pinned. Um, oh, and it's bitterly cold there in Iowa. You guys, this weather is going. I just have a bad feeling about it. that enough people are not prepared. Like Nikki Noodles, I told her a week and a half ago to go get some tea candles, and she hadn't done it. Did you do it? 4 days have gone by. Okay. Um, Let me see. Okay, I've had this going for about 15 minutes. Okay, and I want to show you what I've got going on under here. Besides me. Okay, see tea candles going on there? I have the tea candles sitting inside of a baking tray. Okay, just a regular baking tray. And then I put one of my grills over it. But you can put anything over it, that'll hold up a pan. And before you get cooking, make sure that your pan is heated up. Okay, because otherwise you'll go nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. So, whoa, sorry guys. Sorry for that tour. No, my Christmas stuff is not all the way down yet. Yeah. Wind chill is supposed to get to 20 degree, negative 20. Hmm. Tea candles are my emergency pack. Woo! Thank you, Ninky. That makes me feel better. Now, you guys, what'll make me feel even better is if all of you who have electricity only for your cooking method or your heating method, then get tea candles. They're cheap. They're cheap. They're cheap. And you know what? Before we talk about that, I want to say hello to Impress Me. Hi, sweetness. How are you, darling? It's so good to see you. So good to see you. And of course, Gracie wants out. Okay, hold on. Let me get her. Doggy duty. Over here, Grace. Yeah, even. Hey, no, Gracie, stop it. No, no. Okay, you go last. You go last, Gracie. You go last because you'll hurt all of them. Okay, come on. No, come on, Scratchy. Go ahead. Okay, Gracie, you can go. You see, I got her from Nickel Murdoch. She's in the chat. And Gracie, all she does is bark and herd. And I remember the first time when Nickel Murdoch, after she gave me Gracie, she says, uh, she came over to visit her and the horse, horses and stuff. And she said, and me. And she says, oh, I see that Gracie has got that herding instinct. I'll never forget that, Nickel. Okay, guys. So, um, I've got this heated up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you over here so you're not staring at my old Christmas lights. So you guys, YouTube is encouraging us with this goal thing. So I put a goal thing up there that it is not, I'm not asking for anything. It's just if you want. And it was just, we're supposed to do it and, kind of a comply thing. And so, if you want to, great. And if we make the goal, then we'll do a round of Mad Libs. Got you, Nikki Noodles. She loves when we play Mad Libs. Okay, let me get my cooking gear. Okay, I'm going to move this over because this is not necessary at the momento. All right. And then now, I've got ground beef here. Thank you. I made it I have a whole bunch of these scarf end pieces. And so I can make like hundreds of different combinations. It's so fun. See, and in the back, all I did was just tie it. So I have stripes and polka dots going because I don't know if I'm coming or going. That's how it goes around here. So this is what I'm going to do. First, I want to show you this. Okay, let me get this ground beef in here. All right. And then use your lid, use your lid, use your lid. And then again, use your lid. Okay. But the next important thing that we need to do is we need to bloom our spices. Let me get a cutting board so it doesn't blend in with the stone. Okay, now you guys can see that better. I know you can. All right. Let me get some spices going. Garlic powder, onion powder, um, that's not the right kind. I want Mexican oregano, or Mexican as only the Americans say it. Us Americans, oregano. The rest of the world says oregano. I guess if it's Oregon or Oregon, take your pick. Okay. Oh, I need to get a couple more things out here. I need some cumin, and we will need some. Oh, I'm not going to throw this one. Chili powder. Chili powder. And okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, I have. Where in tarnation is my favorite? Oh, we have to throw a little bit of that in there. Oh, we have to throw a little bit of that in there too. We need a little bit of heat because it's cold. It's cold out, people, and we need a little bit of heat, don't we, Steve-O, from Chicago? How's your wife-o? Okay, and let me see. That's it that we need for spices. So just for some kind of purpose, I'll use a measuring spoon. How's that? Hey, Kimberly Brown, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Okay, guys, we are going to use a teaspoon of each. Okay. Oops. All right, 1 teaspoon. Okay, onion powder coming up. The reason that we are putting it in the molcajete or the mortar and pestle is because of spices. Spices can remain for thousands of years, and we know that because in the Egyptian tombs, they would put when they would bury a pharaoh, they would put all of their delicacies in with them, and there would be spices and jewels and all kinds of things. And those spices were tested. Some of the spices were tested when they went and dug out, archaeologists did, for the Valley of the Kings there in Egypt. And so these spices, they were beautiful. All they had to do was be ground a little bit. And so I'm telling you this because spices are locking in more flavor if you bloom them or heat them. I like to bloom my spices in the molcajete. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about right now. And so now I have onion powder going in there. And believe me, you guys, you'll save money on spices if you do it this way because you will use far less spices. Because all of the rich, beautiful flavors that are trapped inside with the oils are stuck. So there you guys go. So I'm going to use a little more chili powder. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons. Okay, because that's our main ingredient. How do you guys like my 1960s, you know, music? That's what this reminds me of. I don't know what the heck it is, but it's something, you know. Hey, Lisa Sailors, how are you doing? Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. Teaspoon of cumin. Cumin is such a beautiful, rich flavor, and it's really needed in your tacos. hmm Now, Mexican oregano. The Let me get it to show you the Oregon leaves, the oregano leaves that you buy off of the uh, shelf. You guys, forgive my MS. I have terrible cognitive issues, so that's why I'm slow with my speech. So please forgive me. But these that you buy off the shelf, they're great and all, but chances are they're not Mexican oregano. Chances are they're Italian oregano. We're not using that today. Mexican oregano or Mexican oregano has a bit of a different taste than the other one. And that is what goes in the taco seasoning. Isn't that right, Kat? And isn't that right, Sebastian? You guys thought I didn't see you. I saw you. Okay, so in we go. I'm also going to put a half of teaspoon of chili flakes in there because you know everybody needs a little sunshine in their life. And you know what? It is cold outside. It is cold, cold, cold. We need a little heat in our life, right? Little heat. Did you guys get it? Love you too, Sebastian. I love you guys too. In we go. You know, spices. In the ancient times, and I'm talking like, 4,000 years ago, when, getting back to talking about Valley of the Kings and the pharaohs being buried all there, and all of the spices that they would have inside with them. Isn't that right, Turtle Butt? I love that name. So, but anyway, spices were considered a high trading commodity. Yes. And so on the Silk Road that went from China all the way through the East and then through the Middle East, up through and ended where? Israel. Yeah, middle of Israel. And right there in the middle of Israel is where 3 continents come to meet. Europe comes to meet there, and Asia and Africa. They all come to meet there. Isn't that interesting? Okay, I'm going to grab the pestle now. And so what you do is you just grind until the smell really comes out. I don't know, about 30 seconds, sometimes a minute, somewhere around there. Thank you for hitting the like button, y'all. I really appreciate that. Hey, Matthew Walter, I am making tacos. I am. Yeah. And oh boy, this is starting to smell like Mexico. Andale, Mexico. I remember my first time I went to Mexico, you guys. This is Calamity Story Day, okay? First time I went to Mexico, my dad, he worked with a woman at the Los Angeles County Sheriff Department. My dad was a deputy sheriff. And he worked with a woman who owned a a really nice casita in um, uh, TJ, Tijuana, outside of Tijuana. It was between Tijuana and Rosarito, and it was called Punta Bandera, and the point of the flag. And because it sits on a cliff, and it's beautiful. And the deck, it's like a 30-foot cliff, and then the deck goes out over the ocean. It's spectacular. I went on my honeymoon there. Well, that's a whole nother story, boy. Talking about Mexican food there. Yeah, let's talk about that in a second, shall we? Yeah. Okay. Now that we've got our spices bloomed, let's get our stuff back that matters. Okay. For those of you who haven't seen this, let me grab you right here. You guys are getting heavy. Okay. I have. Whoops, one of them went out. I have to relight that sticker. But can you guys see that? Okay, I have tea candles, literally, because we are we're pretending that the electricity went out. Because you guys, I'm serious. The weather is, I have a very strong feeling that a lot of people are going to be in trouble, and they're not going to be prepared, and they're not going to know what to do. And it's going to be a problem, for those young moms who, are in an apartment, with with her kids. Well, she may not have been taught how to do this, you know? So let's do it together. It's fun. Jaffo, thank you. Jaffo, you're always supporting me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we want some tacos. So that's you're gonna make some tacos, right arm. Right arm. Okay, so let me get you down here again. I'm gonna light that one that went out on me. Why'd you go out on me? I thought that we were married. Okay, let me tell you something else about these. Whoa, these lights, they will last for 4 hours. So you have a 4-hour cooking time. All right. Now, the more candles you have under there, the hotter it will be. Okay. Hey, Windy girl. Congratulations, Kimberly. Yeah, Josh was very generous. Okay, so now we have our spices that need to go in here. So let's put them in there. You see, guys? See it cooking? See? It may not be as fast, but you know what? It's cooking. And in a cold house, it won't be as fast. But it will work. Just have patience and give it time because it will work. Okay. I made a week and a half ago. I made a whole thing of stew on here, whole pot of stew, and it took me 5.5 hours and 15 tea candles. Because what I did was in the beginning, I had to brown my meat and everything, and okay, let's get the lid back on. The lid is imperative. All right. And so I took candles away. And if I took them away, I would blow them out, so that I can use them later. And so that's how I was able to, move things around. So you can control your heat by removing candles or adding candles. These are cheap, these candles. This is what I'm talking about right here. These are what I'm talking about. Jaffo, again, Lisa Sailors, congratulations. Jaffo, you're too good to me, really are. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, hey, Mountain Cutter, how's it going? So these are the candles. You can, we ordered a whole gaggle of them, over 100, off of Amazon for like $7. So, if you only have electricity and you don't have any other means to assist you, this is perfect. If you have a generator, perfect. you know those of you who are, I know, look at you guys, all beautiful and green. Thank you. Yeah, and this is really easy. You know what you can do if you have, impress me, you mentioned that you went out and got a generator. Okay, go out, because I think that you have electric cooking for cooking. Go out and get yourself a hot plate, or a single burner or something, so that you can plug that into your generator so that you can cook. If you don't want to cook like this, that's if you only have electricity. You have a gas stove. Okay, good, good, good. Gas stove. How many in here, and included in the rewatch, who are watching the video of this, because I'm going to make a video of this? How many of you are, have a wood stove? Put a one in the chat and let me know if you have a wood stove. Or put in the comments, wood stove. Jaffo is the sweetest, isn't he? He is sweet. Yeah. And Preston's has been a big supporter too. Yeah. Um, yeah. You guys are very generous to me, and I thank you very kindly. I'll never ask for a penny. Never ask for a penny. Just thank you kindly. So anyway, so let's check this out again. Okay, let me bring you down here a little bit more. Look at even more. So put a one in the chat if you are impressed with this. Put a one in the chat if this is kind of impressive to you. Hey Hugh, hooty hoo. Did I see Hugh? I sure did. Hi Hugh. Okay. Jaffo, Nikki, Wendy, Turtle Butt. Now, like I said, if power's out and it's cold in your house, it's gonna take um a coal or a longer. So put a bunch of candles under there and just light them up like you're just lighting somebody's butt on fire that you don't want in your home. I don't know where that came from. Oh, up at the Jenny. Good, good, good. Yeah. And yeah, when I rebuilt from, oh, you also have a wood stove. Good. Jaffo's right. It's hard to impress me. She's ready. Yeah. I love being taught all this when I was a kid growing up in the mountains. You grew up in the mountains too. I'm a mountain girl too. That's why I live in the mountains. I love it. Well, that's one of many reasons why I'm up here where I am. So, last night, I don't know what the temperature was besides cold. But get this, you guys, it was so warm here in the cabin. We had windows open. We did. And if we have, with the fire going all the time, um, and if we turn this on, cook out, cook out, open as many windows as you can. Boom, boom. Yeah. So, but at my other cabin, the one that burnt down, that fireplace, it was an 1,100 square foot cabin. And I loved it. It was just so small and quaint. And it was like the gingerbread house, and it at Christmas time, we were just talking about this last night, that at Christmas time, it was like walking into the gingerbread house, because it was so small, I could decorate every inch of it. And I did. Yes. But now I have hey Diego, how are you? Oh, call me young lady you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Because I usually get called the grandma. Or some guy came in here one day and he goes, "You look like you're a Karen." Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. So now I'm going to put in a little bit of water. Just a skosh. Okay. And see, this is, I mean, you guys, people are not ready for this, of what's coming, and especially the people in the South. Yeah, Moffat Tunnel and right in those houses in Boulder Mountains, East Portal. There you go. Oh, thank you, Diego. Well, so anyway, you guys, especially the people in the South, it's going to be snowing in Florida. Florida is getting snow. Can you believe that? Well, they're also going to be getting freezing rain and um, 20 here, real field negative 37. It wasn't as cold here, but it was pretty cold. Yes. And a little bit of water in there. And for those, and I had people teasing me. I had more emails about claiming to cook from tea candles. Hey, Skywalker! And, look, there's proof. I did it right in front of all y'all. Yeah, I didn't even turn my back. I don't think I've turned my back once. Yeah. No, but this is just important for me to um, drive home. For this cold is going to be extreme on people who happen to live in a trailer home, or for 5 months I lived in a camper, and so it's going to get really cold for people down south who are living like that. There's people who go to snowbirds who go down south to escape all of that. You know, oh gosh, those poor people, those poor elderlies. Well, anyway, but this is important for me to share with you. Yeah. Hey, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, Diego. My day is going great, Skywalker. Thank you for asking. How was your day? Yeah. So, the top of this, I have my hands on here, and it feels so good because my hands are cold. Yes, the snowbirds. Oh, I feel so bad for them. But no, I'm serious. For people who are living in the South, you're going to have ice storms, and that means that power lines and trees are going to go down, power lines, and then there goes the heat source. And so this has just been something that has just been bothering me lately. So I wanted to make sure that all you all were taken care of okay, because I can't take you all in. Otherwise, I'd take you all in and we'd all eat tacos together like we're going to eat tonight. Yeah, because it's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday tea light time. Yeah. And so, what do you guys, oh, Gracie. Okay, all done. Over here, Grace. So put a one in the chat if you have ever gone without electricity for a period of time when it has been cold. You got to go potty, Scratchy? No. Okay. Good. Good, because I don't want to clean your paws right now. But if you would put a one in the chat or one in the comments, or I mean, in the comments, if you're watching the replay, in the comments, put that you have, because I read every comment, you guys. I do. Hi, Brian Powell. So Jaffo, Turtlebet, Brian Powell. Okay. Were any of you caught unprepared? You know, because a lot of the people down in Texas a couple years ago, when the electricity only one going good thing about this cold weather, cold, very cold and refreshing. Raiders Queen Don Braddock. Okay, you guys have had your power out too. Okay, I hope that you guys were prepared. I hope you were. Please tell me if you were prepared or not. And let me ask you this. Okay. Oh, hi, Tawana. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for a while. No power fees because this summer took out power lines to our neighborhood during the summer. Oh, and in Bakersfield, that's rough in Bakersfield. Yeah, I think it's a big adventure. Well, Turtlebutt, I think it's a big adventure too. I'm right there with you. But a lot of people don't take it serious. Good, impressed me. Good, yeah. Because I just think a lot of people are going to be caught unprepared and in a bind. And oh, good, you were prepared. Good, good. We went 2 weeks without power and was not prepared. Brian Powell, you were in the military for crying out loud. How are you not prepared? Oh my goodness. That must have been a nightmare. Yeah. Hey, okay. Anyone in the Bakersfield area, Bakersfield, California, if you need toilet paper, call and press me. Because she was the lady in Costco. She was duking it out with everybody. Get away, that's my toilet paper. Hand me the toilet paper, I'll take you down. That was impressed me, right? Oh, look at this, you guys. And it smells. Oh, you can't see it. It was really different part of Canada and caught. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? When my fire happened, there went all of my preps, and that was stupid of us. Stupid to keep everything in the same place. Yeah. Yes, I do, Frank. I have extra eggs. I have powdered eggs. Because my chickens unfortunately burned up in the fire. And so I don't want to go over that because that's still very, very sore spot with me. um, but yeah, Frank, they smell to high heaven. They stink like you wouldn't believe, but we've got them. Okay, look at that, you guys. All with tea candles. Yeah. So, did you guys think it would be that fast? I mean, it took 30 minutes to cook it and a nice conversation. Yeah. And it smells good. It smells really good. 18 eggs here, almost $14. Yeah. Yeah. Um, eggs are outrageous. Hey, Nettie. Speaking of my chickens and then Nettie popping in, Nettie had seen my chickens plenty of times. Haven't didn't you, Nettie? And my chickens were trained, and she's witness. She's a witness. Yeah, because she's I would call my girls in a certain way, I would go, if I said, girls, they wouldn't come. But if I said, girls, then they would come. And they would, it was so funny. They would come booking, and you'd see these chickens out with their, flicking their heads forward, when they're running, and all of them. It was so funny. Oh, it was funny. And uh, the phone that I had that recorded on, of course, that burned up too. So yeah. So how's it going, Nettie? No, Gracie, no. Yeah. So let me I want to spread some cheese while we're talking. You don't need to worry about it not getting too warm. It's some chili, yeah. I do make a good chili. Yeah. So okay. No, Gracie. No. No. I have to be forceful with her. And she's so darn cute. It's hard to be forceful with her sometimes. Yeah. Nettie has been busy planting. Oh, and courting a new beau. Yeah. Oh, Gracie, the untrained dog, far not too far from me, has to destroy lots and lots of chickens because of avian flu. Some workers got bird flu. Oh, you know, that came about something about that came up on my feed. It may not have been that particular one, but about avian flu, and they showed pictures of the chickens, and I started getting anxiety ridden. I can't handle this. I got to get out of here. Yeah, and yeah, I can't handle or those commercials with the dogs that want money from you, and then they do it by breaking your heart. Yeah, I can't do that one either. So, I think they would get money from me by not doing that to me. Okay, now it's done. So, there you go. And I still have 3.5 hours left of those candles. Not a bad gig, huh? Yeah. So for those of you who um who aren't prepared, please just go get some tea candles. They're not expensive. Oh, I can't either, Nettie. Or impress me. I can't either. No way. Yeah. My new boyfriend's daughter today for dinner. Oh my gosh, you're good. She's gonna absolutely love you. This wooden spoon was given to me. I got six of them, five of them, and different ones, and they're given to me by Ken and Lori Baird. Yeah. I haven't seen her for a little while, but yeah, I love him. Yeah. And he's so happy to be here. Look at him. Oh, yeah. They're gonna love you, Nettie. They're gonna love you. Yeah. But in addition to cooking with tea lights, make sure to dress in layers. Layers is key. All right. And keep your head and your feet covered and dry. Keep your head and your feet dry. Yes. Well, what? Oh, Tawana. Question I've been without power for over a week when Hurricane Sandy hit the East Coast of New Jersey. I lost all the food I had at that time. I understand. I understand how that goes. And you guys, in an emergency, it will never. I speak from many experiences on this. Okay, an emergency, it will never consult your calendar. It will never check if you have a babysitter, and it will always catch you on a bad hair day when you have to go to the hospital every time. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. But I gotta get some other things ready while we're doing this. So let me let's turn this way and I'll put some of these away. When my son was young, his his school teacher used to ask for these, cleaned, of course, and then she would use them as paint trays for the kids to, put paint on. Gracie, no, to put paint on. I thought that was really ingenious. And it doesn't stick to it, and you can, spray it right off. I thought that was ingenious. So you know what? If there's any school teachers who are listening, that's a good one. I thought, yeah. And okay, I'm putting things away. That's what I'm doing. Gracie, what is the problem? Do we need to talk? Do we need to talk about this, Gracie? Evidently, you want to. You guys want to know how Gracie got her name? Um, my friend Nicole Murdoch, she had called me and said, "Hey, do you want a puppy?" And I said, "Yeah." And she says, "Okay, well, what do you want to name her?" And I said, "Grace." And she says, "Okay, Grace, it is. So when are you going to pick her up?" And then I knew she was serious. I didn't know she was serious before then. You know, Instead of going out and you're, oh, I just got your email accident. Thank you. I'm glad that you received them. You guys, it took okay. Okay, I gotta bow down to my dog because this will go on for an hour until I'm done. Okay, over here, Grace. You gotta go potty too, Scratchy. Oh, great! I'm gonna have to wash feet. See, we've got to lock her out for a little bit. Let her get all that out because she hurts the other dogs and it scares them. That's enough, Tracy. That's enough. Oh, it's snowing. Just to let you know. Oh, you know what? No, it's not. It's blowing snow that's on the deck. Yeah. So, mm. Raiders Queen, it took an accident over a week to get them. And so I'm sure yours will be there anytime. So he just sent me an email that flashed across my screen and I got it. Hooty hoo! Accident! Yep, you missed us cooking by candlelight. We did it. We cooked, and it's actually a good program too. And we cooked taco meat because you know what? It's Taco Tuesday, no matter what day it is. Whether you have power, yeah. Whether you have power or you don't. It's Lori. Oh my gosh, it's Lori Baird. She's the one who gave me the spoons. Hooty hoo, Lori Baird. Hooty hoo. Good to see you, love. Yeah. Oh, well, I hope that you enjoy them. Accident, what do you think of them? Did you open them or were they melted? Right? Were they melted, accident? Okay. Hey, oh my gosh, it's Brian Chandler. Hooty hoo to you. How's it going? Whoops. Okay, now here's another little trick. They're almost gone, and I just got home. Really. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I'm glad you enjoy them. Okay, I'm going to grate up some cheddar cheese. Yeah, here's another thing that is on my mind. Oh, he looks lovely because he's got some good chocolate in his mouth, or yeah, in his belly. Alrighty, let's get some of this cheese grated, huh? Okay. Oh my gosh, Taz is here. Taz with the life with a bulldog. How are you doing, love? This is another cheese on top of this. That's all that is. Just another cheese. All right. Oh, I need a knife. This is another what do you call that when it's on your nerves? Bone of contention that I have. I was cutting the cheese. That's why I was cutting the cheese. I thought I could sneak that one in by somebody. Okay. um, you guys, I need a favor badly. I need some watch hours. My channel is tanking. And so I would love it if you guys, if you guys, oh, well, I don't need it for the cheese grater. That's just for my knuckles. No, I would love it if you guys had an extra device sitting around or anything like that. If you would just put it on, a Calamity Girl and let it play, that would bless me more than you know. Because you know what, you guys, I love YouTube. I really do, and I want to keep doing it. I really want to keep doing it, but I can't. I can't keep shoveling out um, with my watch hours going down, and I don't ask for money. So I won't. So I just want to ask for um, what is free. What's free? Yes. Oh my gosh. Who wrote that? Oh, thank you. Passionate towards it, passing my father. Oh, Tawana. Well, she just lost her husband, Tawana, and so she has been recently stung by um, the bitter sting. That's what I call it, the bitter sting. So anyway, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to have a good time, dang it, and to cut the cheese. Who's cutting the cheese? Anybody besides me? I've always thought that was just so funny, cutting the cheese. So anyway, okay, but the thing that I try to get away from preservatives as much as I can. I remember growing up in the 70s and 80s. There was no such thing as preservatives. No such thing. Hooty hoo, Michael, hooty hoo. And then what? The late 70s and 80s came and impress me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know how I love you, honey. Thank you very much. Congratulations to everybody for impress me's generosity. hmm Um, but It was okay. Was it in the 80s that the preservatives really came out? I think it was. And I'm good, Fabrizio. Call me Calamity. Yeah. Everybody else does. I'm doing great. It's wonderful to have you here with us today. But yeah, guys, I need watch hours. And so that's the way that you guys can help the Calamity here. But was it in the 80s that impressed me? Do you remember if it was in the 80s when preservatives like really rolled out? And then now, you have someone to cut the cheese for you. And then they don't even make it sure that it's good cheese. They cut the cheese for you, but they fill it with preservatives. And you guys, we don't need that. It takes just a little bit of effort to grate the cheese, you know, and you get a much fresher taste. Yeah, a much fresher taste. 70s and 80s. Okay, a lot of yep. Because I remember that when all the different things for margarines, all the different kinds of margarines. And then there's this one that was called Burn Fat Fast or something like that. And so my mother bought it, and it was margarine. It looked like a margarine, um, but the stuff didn't melt. It would not melt. And just to drive the thing home, my husband, I'm not my husband. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. My father, put a lighter to it, still wouldn't burn. Mm, oh, Tawana is so sweet. So sweet, Tawana. Okay. All right. So I've got the cheese cut, and now I just need to do the tomatoes and the um, lettuce. Yeah. So, but you guys, please, please just go out and get some tea candles, because in front of you, I cooked ground beef, taco meat, and it's good stuff too. So, um, I just ask you guys that you would do what you can to be prepared, especially those of you living in the South or anybody living in a trailer home. Get extra blankets, go to the Salvation Army or go to your local Goodwill. Yes, please. Noodles, come on, no. No, I'll get the super soaker. I'll get the super soaker and I'm not afraid to grab it. That's how I control my dogs. So, but what I was saying is that, if you need extra things to keep warm, go to the Salvation Army or go to your local Goodwill or thrift store, because I guarantee you they will have blankets. And if you live in a cold weather area, they will have hats and they will have gloves. Yeah. But I put on a hat last night. I put one on because I was cold. So I put a hat on, and then my body got real warm. So then I had to take my socks off. But it felt good on my head. Yeah. The 15-year-old golden retriever honey dog. Oh, Lori. I'm so very sorry for your loss. I'm so very sorry. No! No! Oh no! No! Okay, okay. Watch this. I'll get him. I'm getting my super soaker. That's okay. Okay, guys. No parking. No parking. The truck is going away. The truck is going away. God forbid somebody came down our road in a vehicle they don't recognize. Woo! And all I have to do is just bring it out, and they. So anyway, I saw your giggly laugh. Whoever put that up there, I saw that coming flying up the screen. Oh, you guys, I love you so much. I really do. And Lori, I'm very sorry for the loss of Honey. What a sweet name, too, Honey. Hmm. Well, I'll be in tomorrow, too. I will. I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is a chat day. So we'll be having our chat day tomorrow. Oh, I see your hearts. I see your hearts coming up the screen. Thank you, you guys. So please, if you are watching the replay, put in the comments if you're prepared or not. I'd like to know. Yeah. But you guys, would you do that favor for me, please? What? Oh, on YouTube. Thank you, Tawana. I'm thankful for you too. You're the sweetest, one of the sweetest women. You really are. So, mods, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys, I'm going to have to cut it off at an hour today because my feet are hurting me really bad, and my MS has got me, and so my feet are getting it, and so I kind of need to put them up. But anyway, so it's Taco Tuesday tonight. Tea light. That's right. So please stay warm and dry. That is the key. Keep your head covered, your feet covered, and stay dry. Okay? Okay? And look out for some videos coming out from me. I now have decent internet service back. Can I get a hootie hoo for that? Can I get a hootie hoo to Union Wireless? Because I kind of put them on blast just a little bit. But you know what? Union Wireless came out, and not only did they fix the problem, they delivered and they bumped me up. That's right, they bumped us up on their plan. And so now I have even more service to give you. Yeah. Okay, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Be good humans. Stay warm. Okay? And please, please, if you would, um, watch some of my videos. Please. I love it. That's right. Hooty hoo, Union Wireless. Yeah. Thank you, Union Wireless. Shout out to you. Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place. And if anybody is wondering what this is, this is my bat wing. I love you too, Kimberly Brown, because you know my fat just goes right there, and so it's a wing. So that's my bat wing. Waving to you. Okay, guys, I love you all.